Hello everyone, myself Bhumit from College Dunya. Today I am at GH Patel College of Engineering and Technology, Vallabh Vidyanagar. Today we are having with Dr. Darshak Desai sir. He is a professor and head in Mechanical Engineering Department in GH Patel College of Engineering and Technology. Hello sir, welcome to our education portal College Dunya.
Thank you.
So start with the questionnaire session sir.
Yeah.
My first question is, being the HOD of GH Patel College of Engineering and Technology, what is your philosophy of leadership? How would you describe your leadership style?
Being the head of the department of Mechanical Engineering department, I believe in and practice in participative leadership style. I give full freedom to my faculty members and my students to come to me, interact with me at any point of time, to solve their queries, to give the suggestions, and whatever suggestions given by the students and the faculty members, I do implement that, and I do appreciate appropriately all the suggestions given by them. Sometimes we may have to act autocratically depending upon the situation, but that is in the overall benefit of the students. So as a whole, my leadership style is a participative style of leadership.
Very nicely explained, sir. So on that note, my next question is, the education system in India and other foreign countries are structured very differently. So in your experience, what can an inbound student gain from studying here in your college?
Okay, if you see that what will be the gain, what will be the takeaway of the students by studying in our institute, I would put the first thing as the clarification of their all engineering fundamentals. We put more thrust on clarifying and strengthening the fundamental knowledge of the students, which will be useful to them all throughout their professional careers. So clarity of fundamental, that is number one. Number two, you can also say that overall development of the students, not only technical, we put all our efforts to develop the students all around the personality, be it in a technical field, be it in a other personality development field, commercial, managerial. So we prepare the technocrats, we prepare the engineers and managers of the future.
Very nicely explained, sir. So coming to the next question, what do you think your roles and responsibility to the college and the students are?
Oh, very important. My roles and responsibility to the college and to the students, right? I believe in academic excellence. My role to the college and to the students is the full dedication of teaching learning process and bringing academic excellence all throughout the process of teaching learning. About the college, if you are asking, then I have proposed a very unique PG program, that PG program in industrial engineering, the master's program in industrial engineering. This is one of its kind of the program in the entire state of Gujarat. And I'm proudly saying that the graduates of our department in the mechanical engineering as well as in the masters in industrial engineering are performing well across the country, across the spectrum of the industries. Some of them are entrepreneurs, some of them have started even their higher learnings in terms of doctorate degree, PhD at various NITs and all. So I am dedicated to teaching learning process, and I am dedicated to the academic excellence as a whole for the college, for the students.
Very nicely explained about roles and responsibilities, sir. So coming to the next question, what do you think should be the college's top priority over the next 10 years?
Fine. Next 10 years college priorities would be to tune ourselves in the line of the current requirements by offering various state-of-the-art programs, by offering various novel programs where we have interdisciplinary interactions, because that is need of the hour. So we would like to design the programs which are more advanced in nature, which are more required at the industry, because ultimately we are making the industry ready engineers. So we would like to interact with the industries, with other stakeholders, and to design the programs which are need of the hour for next decade.
Very nicely explained, sir. So on that note, my next question is, what would you like people to know about your college they may not know?
Fine. Majority of the details about our college are already known to the people, and that's why we are one of the preferred destinations for the budding engineers, future engineers. But yes, still, I would like to highlight some of the points for the future engineers and their parents also. One thing is regarding the strength and capabilities of our faculty members. I would like them to know the background of all the faculty members, their experience in the academics, their experience in the industry, their research footprints across the globe. So this is one thing. Second thing, the various efforts we are putting as a whole, as a department, as a college, to shape up the overall personality of our students, to make them a responsible engineer in the future. So what kind of programs we are taking, what kind of workshops we are undertaking, something beyond syllabus, what we are teaching to our students, so that they will be able to take up the challenges of the professional life when they hit the corporate sector. So these are the things I would like the future engineers and their parents to know.
Very nicely explained, sir. So, sir, my next question is, what are some of the biggest challenges you see both for higher education in general and for G.H. Patel College of Engineering and Technology specifically?
Okay, the biggest challenges, what you're asking, what are the biggest challenges for the future engineers, for the colleges as well as for the society? One of the critical thing which I have noticed up till now is that lack of awareness about the students and their parents in selecting a right branch and right institute while taking admission into the engineering colleges. Majority of the students as well as their parents are not aware about this good combination. So they are running behind the trends. Whatever the trends are there, some trends today, the trend is going to this branch, they are going to that branch without investigating the capabilities of the institutes, whether the institute in which they are giving the admission in their branch of liking, whether that institute are capable enough to mold the students in that particular branch or not. So I would like to put a thrust on this aspect, that this is a challenge, right, for us to communicate to the parents and the future engineers, that whenever you select your engineering branch, give equal weightage to the institute where you are going to study. Not only branch, institutes are also very important. This is number one. The second challenge what I would see is a imbalanced demand supply scenario. What is there at present? We have more number of seats than the aspirant engineers, and majority of the institutes are not capable to give the overall education to the students which we are giving to them. So these are various challenges.
Very nicely explained, sir. So jumping to the last question, any suggestions you would like to give to the current youth and the aspiring students?
Yeah, to the current youth and the aspiring students, as well as to the students who have recently graduated, I would like them to follow one theory. That theory is ASK theory. ASK, attitude, skill and knowledge. We are here to shape up your skills. We are here to give you the knowledge. But what we demand from you is the attitude. If you have the right positive learning attitude, you will very well acquire whatever the skills are required, whatever the knowledge required for you to excel in your professional life. But if you are not having the positive attitude of learning, then it will be of no use. So please inculcate this ASK theory. Please develop the right positive learning attitude wherever you are in the learning phase, that is as a student or in the corporate as an engineer or executives, wherever you are working. keep your positive learning attitude intact, so that the required skills and knowledge will follow definitely. But you have the skills, you have the knowledge, but you don't have the right attitude to use them positively, those skills and knowledge will not be of any use to you. So please remember the ASK theory: attitude, skill and knowledge. We are here to give you skills and knowledge. We request you to have come to us with the right attitude of learning. That combination will excel you in your academics, in your career, in your future.
Very well said, sir. So, sir, thank you, sir, for giving such informative information about your college, sir. Thank you, sir, for being part of college.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.